All right, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Deajane Day Nana. I go by many names. Welcome to the part 2 of the offensive playbook of the defense against the dark arts. All right, the spiritual story time. All right, we just left off. We were talking about the spiritual procrastinators, all right, that are a part of the, you'll see them a part of the spiritual assassins group that will come up, all right? So a lot of these people are going to be either like fake friends, fake family, fake suitors, all right? And their whole thing is they are trying to use you as a Morty shield, okay? Think about that. If you've ever seen Rick and Morty, all right? They're trying to use you as a Morty shield, okay? By being near you as a little barrier, okay? By being near you, being near us, okay? They, and our divine essence, okay? They think that our divine essence, okay, will magically eclipse out all of their bad deeds, okay? That's another reason I'm getting a download why these spiritual, what do you call them? Celebrities and stuff like that and shit like that, who get all these children, these divine children. That's another reason why they surround themselves with these divine kids, Kardashians, Angelina Jolie's, these people. They surround themselves with these divine children to try and it's the Morty barrier, okay? Meanwhile, torturing and shit like that, trying to, they think it'll eclipse out their bad energy and everything that they're doing in the dark, all right? Yes, and I think it blocks out the negative karma, but it kind of sort of does until the divine goes in and rips their masks off, all right? Because you got to remember, okay, most of these people are low vibrational, okay? Think of Rick. Rick is a low vibrational character, okay? That's the polarity. Morty being a high vibrational, okay, and Rick being a low vibrational, okay? The opposite sides of the spectrums, okay? All right. Yes, they're naturally low vibrational, okay? So in order to even be near a divine chosen being, okay, they're going to have to fake it. Fake it until, honestly, they waste it. They end up wasting all of their energy, okay, in the process of trying to pretend to be someone that they're not, okay? And they'll be drained pretty much. And you'll end up seeing them for the clowns that they truly are, okay? We are in the age of Aquarius, all right? So the charades and the masks are just not given anything, all right? They are not given. If anything, they're screaming give up, all right? That's the only thing that they're given. It's giving up energy, all right? Because it takes way more energy, okay, to pretend to be someone you're not. It really does. And especially if you're one of these losers, all right, trying to mimic divine energy, that's even like a crazier feat on top of that. Because not only are you trying to be portray yourself as a good person, you're trying to then put yourself in divine energy like that. Ooh, And it's so funny too because they try to mimic, okay, our own divine energy back at us, like this is how delusional they are. Like this is how delulu they are. Literally, these witches and these warlocks literally think that they can mimic us in our faces. Like not realizing we can see them. But I wrote down in here. It's pretty much anything you can do, I can do better. Not even realizing that we invented this. All right. We invented this shit. Like, we know, we see you. They thought that we wouldn't notice, but we really did the work. So it's not that hard to tell who skipped a couple steps. It's really not. When you've really gone through the mud, all right? And we can see who's really been skipping steps with the devil over here, all right? Yeah. And we can tell who really got it out the mud with the Lord. Yep, period. And if you know you're in alignment and you know that you're working on yourself and you know that you're working with the divine, okay, use yourself as a litmus test, literally. If you truly know yourself, okay, and you're just striving for growth and striving for elevation, you are not going to be a promiscuous F-boy or F-girl. That is low vibrational behavior, all right? So you got to read between the lines, okay? You can't say, you know, you can't say that you're an enlightened chosen one, okay? But follow, but then in the same breath go like follow my OnlyFans and be posting news and shit like that. That's a false prophet right there, and that's a liar, right? You cannot be doing that kind of shit at all. Yeah, you can't be reading cards and then doing nudes on the side. You can't. Not picking a side is still picking a side. You need to make a choice, you know. You cannot say that I want a serious relationship in one breath, okay, and then in the same breath say that you're still connected with your ex, okay, or in a relationship with them, okay. That's just another liar. Like literally, you need to heal, right? People that say and do this shit are spiritual procrastinators, okay? And they're time wasters, okay? You need to read between the lines. That will save your life. One of my biggest mottos is do not talk about it, be about it. Don't talk about it, be about it. If this is something that you really want, if you are really serious, if you really are dedicated towards the divine, you can't just, you know, whatever they say in the front may be for show. You need to talk with action though, right? Two big red flags, okay, that somebody is not your energetic match is one, if they're trying to rush you into doing something, okay, and number two, they're trying to apply pressure, okay. Those are two forms of energetic manipulation and red flags to avoid in someone. No means no, and you don't ever have to do anything you don't want to, period, okay. And when it comes to people who are targeted individuals like myself, okay, who have gang stalkers, okay, and the occasional energy harvest setup, okay, things that I have noticed, okay, and things that I think can help others stay safe, all right, and stay safe, be alert, okay, and work on honing your discernment, okay. These are some things that I've noticed, because the cops aren't gonna fucking help us, all right. They're in on this, okay. People that think the cops are gonna do something, like the only way, like, to stop trying to fucking deal with the cops, like, they're in on this shit. I don't know, like, I don't understand how people can be like, oh, I'm talking to the FBI, I'm like talking to these people, like, they're all fucking corrupt. So unless you're working with the corrupt, like, the good officials aren't gonna contact us until everything is fucking squared away, until everything is dandy, pretty much, you know. So there is no, I don't know what, I mean, maybe it's different in different states, but the messages I've received and what I've gotten, like, right now, where there is, like I say, it's the fucking purge. You can't trust even the cops right now. You can't. So we need to be doing this shit on our own. Like, the fucking FBI and these people aren't going to do anything right now. Like, yes, they can gather the data and gather this stuff. Okay, but we're kind of on the ground floor right now. All right. So, okay, see, these are some red flags and things to look out for, okay? What? They pop up, all right? They pop up at the most randomest times, okay? For example, okay, you could just be walking down the street, okay, or just sitting somewhere in the park or whatever, minding your own business, okay? Might be people around, okay? Then they'll just pop out of nowhere, okay? Just boop, right there, okay? But not in like a divine timing kind of way. It's more that feels like, kind of does feel like an energetic jump scare, you know? It's just a very like kind of stagey, like set up, you know, planned air about it. Especially if you have like, Like, I had this happen before I even had, like, the guy even show up. Like, I had another homeless guy, like, pop up out of nowhere, like, ask for some weed. And then he ended up giving me a bunch of, like, I'm not a drinker, really, at all. So then he gave me a bunch of, like, moonshine. And I was like, where the fuck am I gonna drink this? Who am I drinking this with? Like, what is going on? Like, it seemed like they were already trying to, like, oh, let's make sure she's inebriated. And then, you know, but fuck no, why? Like, this guy had a car too. He pulled up to, not the homeless guy, but the guy that was the spiritual assassin, pulled up in a truck. And so I'm just happening to be in the area. I'm like, okay, Mr. Happen to be in the area, but I've never seen you before. You're always down here on Mondays for your class. Okay, sure you are, but why have I never seen you? Anyways, so yeah, just like they thought that, like, but I'm like, why would I? They're just stupid. So like that. So that both of them had kind of just like a weird, but it didn't give me like a divine timing kind of feel. Like I said, it gave me a various stage to kind of set up like what the fuck is going on. All right. Another thing I've noticed too is they are nosy AF, super nosy, red nose. Rudolph the red-nosy reindeer. Literally, they're nosy AF, okay? And they always want to know what you're doing, where you're going, okay? A random stranger to you, okay? A random stranger, FYI, right? Like, why would a random stranger be wondering and curious about where you're going or what you're doing? Like, mind your own, 11-11, exactly, mind your own freaking business. Like, why? Yeah, and the energy behind the intent isn't like a curiosity, you know, or anything. It's just, or you know, it's just a pry, you know. Potential suitor plants will also go for the love bomb route too, all right? So they'll just shower you with half-ass compliments, like no ounce of romance to be found at all coming from these, from their lips. They'll like, telling a woman over and over again that she's cute or attractive, okay, when they're not insecure and know their worth, is not going to get you anywhere at all. It's not going to get you in my pants. It's not going to get you in the other girl's pants. Same thing for women. I don't know, men, you know, vice versa, you know. You know, just showering, love bombing somebody is not going to get you into somebody's pants, okay, if they are healed, okay, if they are not insecure, all right? You just sound like a broken record, all right? I give myself better compliments, okay? And I shower myself with so much more divine love, okay? It would be, it would break these record players' minions' brains and explode, like literally if they even were able to feel that ounce of love, all right? I just, reverse that shit. Anything you can do, the divine can do better, pretty much. They're in that anything you can do, I can do better vibe coming at you. All right, well, anything you can do, the fucking divine can do better. So show me what you got. Oh, nothing? All right, move along, period. Like, that's all you got to do. Like, they've shown us in our faces, okay, the fairy tales, the princesses, the princes. I know you. I've walked with you once upon a dream. I know you, the gleam in your eyes is so familiar at least. And I know it's true, the vision and all I see. But if I know you, I know what you'll do. You'll love me at once, the way you did once upon a dream. Literally, it's about the divine unions, okay? Those ones that still have their inner child, that still have that hope and that zest for life, the dreamers, okay? We are still waiting patiently, okay, for our king or our queen, okay? The divine is romantic, okay, guys? The divine is attentive, is affectionate, is love, is passion, like, it's burning desire, like, not burning down there, right? Because you can't keep your freaking legs closed or you can't keep your peen in your pants, literally, all right? Practice self-control, loves. Practice self-control. You will thank me later. All right. Practice being alone, sitting in your own energy. You will thank me later. You do not need to constantly always have to be around people because that's just going to muddy your energy. Hi, Nana. Nana's here. Literally just filling the air with love. I see you. I feel you. Love. Yes. It will save your life. Practicing self-control, practicing being alone and being happy with being alone will save your life, period. It saved my life, 1:01 p.m., yeah. That is what the divine helped me. And that's the thing about surrendering. That is the beauty that people don't even talk about when it comes to, I release shit down up to the Lord. I release it to him. I quit vaping with the help of the divine. You know, that's another reason why I got sick, okay? That's another reason, I'll get into this too. Another reason why I got sick is because I was procrastinating on quitting vaping. I kept doing it and kept doing it along with smoking my weed. The divine kept telling me, he was like, you cannot be vaping and smoking weed at the same time. Also, the vaping is disgusting and gross. You don't like the way you feel when you're on it. And I was like, true facts. I don't like the way I feel when I'm on it. And everything. And he was like, so why are you still doing it? I'm like, well, because it's the nicotine. He was like, so why don't you just surrender it to me? I'm like, because I'm being lazy. He's like, exactly, you are being lazy. And because I was being lazy, I got taught a little spiritual lesson, and the divine knows I don't like being sick. And he said, boom, I'm gonna get you a little sick. But because of that, he got me a little congested and my throat was sore. I could not smoke weed and I could not vape and everything. So he was like, but see how much better you're gonna feel after that? And I was like, yeah, you're right. Because and that's the thing, I've quit vaping before. I was doing so good before I got sent into the shelter and everything. And so it was just the stress of being around, you know. And so he's like, but when you're stressed though, you need to amp up you need to amp up your protection. You need to dig deeper in your spiritual. You need to not be on your crutches. You cannot be crutching yourself. The weed is fine, but in small doses. You can't be doing that shit all the time and becoming a crutch, okay? Because then you're gonna want to go towards more avenues and be chasing the nicotine, okay? Yes, and so yes, that's just by example, like what I'm talking about. The conversations, okay, that go on in our brains, okay, as divine children, okay, that conversation that goes on, it's not some like getting on your knees and like it's a constant, it's just like a talk. It's literally like having a talk. So that's why you're never alone. When I'm sitting, I'm not ever alone because I'm dead ass having multiple conversations at once, like with my spirit guides, with the divine, like with myself. I crack myself up. Like you guys see me when I'm reading my cards. Like that's just hilarious as fuck. Like that's just, I show myself a good time. Work on myself, work on healing, working on growing. So now, and that, you know, so now I learned my lesson. I've been clean off of my vape since being sick, all right? And it's always just that first step when it comes to that. It's all just about making your mind up, really, because you have that power. Like the second I actually put my focus to it and was like, okay, fine, I put my power into it and I release it. I'm like, see, that's all you had to do. But it's just getting over that first hurdle and that first hump, the human hump, you know, getting over that human hump, because that is just what it is. We're humans. But I kind of love being in the human hump sometimes because I'm like, we are humans. Like, but don't be doing that, because sometimes that's what got me a little spank on the booty with that, because I do be fucking living in the human hump sometime and be like, well, even if I don't do it, I know the divine will have something that'll do something that'll like make me do it, and then I'll actually get it. But what we're working on right now is stop waiting to the point where the divine has to give you that little boom boom tap, okay, and getting to the point of just doing it the first time, so that way you don't have to be sick, or that way you don't have to go through some stupid ass lesson, some, you know, whatever healing or whatever you need to go through, okay, and you can just get it the first time and then move on with your day. Yeah. Where was I? Yes, exactly. So practicing self-control will save your life, okay? When you find the person that is for you, okay, it will not feel like it's pulling teeth just to get their attention, all right? Just to get the attention that you deserve, the notice me. I'm getting that from Mad Max. Right, Valhalla spraying your teeth shit. Right, it won't be like that, all right? When you work on healing yourself, okay, when you work on these demons and devils, okay? Oh, I see. Sorry. Yes, when you work on healing and healing yourself, okay, these demons and devils won't have any insecurities or cracks / faults to work within, okay? To work within your energy, okay? To try and trick you or to try and get over on you, okay? The devil is just about sex, instant gratification, and wants you to rush, all right? To get you all confused, to get you overindulged, okay? So that these covens can steal your sacral and solar plexus energy to manifest off of, okay? So you need to hold on to that shit tight, okay? So that you can manifest your dreams, so that you can manifest your desires, so you can manifest 2020 exactly, so you can see that vision, all right? So that you, and now I'm getting WandaVision, exactly, so you can find your divine counterpart, all right? And that's the thing, that was the lesson that that Wanda didn't understand, was that she could live on without vision. All right, that's also that is also an example of a karmic twin flame right there that they put right in your face, is that her being a witch and stuff like that, she was not even, they weren't even meant to be, you know, in a relationship, you know, technically. Like, if you think about that on like the 3D of how these women or whatever cannot understand and grasp the lesson that maybe you weren't meant to be together, or that maybe even if your divine partner or your karmic twin or whatever passed away, or your twin flame or whoever passed away or whatever, does not mean that they want you to go all sicko mode on everybody. Like, that's the thing, people think when people die or whatever, their partner dies, oh, I should just give up, or like, oh, well, that's it for me. Like, what? They're still there. They still see. And that's also, that's also a trick to like the Bible and stuff like that, making it seem like they're not still here. But that is just a very big misconception. They are still here. They're still fucking watching you, and they're fucking ashamed of you going through and brainwashing the townsfolk and everything. Like, your partner, if they're dead, is like still watching you guys. You don't even understand that part. So don't give up on yourself. Don't like, that's the last thing somebody would want. Like, if they pass away, if anything, you need to be stronger and understand that lesson, that you need to keep freaking going, dig in deeper. And maybe if you are going so hard after your partner dies, that just shows you how codependent you were. You had some codependency issues. Like, when my partner dies, like, if I go or they go first, like, that's not even a fear. Like, don't release that shit. That's just working on fear. Like, that's really dumb to just, when somebody dies, just be like, fuck it, like, I give up on my life. Like, what the fuck? Like, what? Don't do that. Do not do that. That's not healthy. All right, another red flag. Another one is these people, they said, may also look too perfect, okay? Or also look very gross, like super grotesque, okay? They'll either be super your type or super not your type, okay? All right. And I'm talking about some of these spiritual assassins. I said, some of these spiritual assassins, I'm like, are people really that down bad sleeping with these like local homeless men or women or whatever the fuck? I don't know if this has happened to anybody else. But like that, so it'll be like a homeless person coming up or something. Like, it makes you want to laugh. Like, it's like you're looking at what these coven people are sending, or the government or whatever. And it's like, this shit's hilarious. Like, because who the fuck is coming up with this shit? Like, who is coming up with these plans? Like, never in a million years. Like, I only smoke weed. So it's like these delusional ass coven people, okay, who work with Satan, doing all kinds of drugs and God knows what else, okay, are probably also sleeping with crusty ass hobos, okay, for some crack, all right, because they got low self-esteem, okay. But we on divine timing, okay, and the divine side, we're in no rush. We have self-control. So, and most importantly, all right, we have standards, okay, and we don't mess with dark magic. We don't mess with spell work. We're not out here drinking blood and shit. So it's like, I just don't understand why these people think that, like, in any world, in any fucking way, 111, exactly, we would ever be even tempted to want to be with any of these spiritual assassins or be with any of these spiritual hitmen, like, at all. Like, but that's literally why these fucking pricks, though, gotta control everything and control every aspect of our lives, all right, and fuck up our bank accounts and try to isolate us, okay, because they fucking know, if we had things our way and we had 100% freedom, all right, and had zero interference, all right, they could not touch us. All right, we would be just elevate so much above us, and we would outshine these motherfuckers, all right? Because they would be seen for the fucking dummies, for the clowns, and for the fucking corrupt ass fucking bitches they are, right? Because even in this corrupt ass climate, they still can't touch us, right? They still can't fucking tame us at all, right? They're just the ultimate losers. Losers. Like, they're all just the ultimate losers, okay? And and I said, fuck y'all, burn in hell, weak. Literally, that's what I said. I said, it's literally the opposite. It's the opposite spectrum. Yeah, they'll either have a too perfect person, all right. Yeah, so I said that was like kind of the example. They'll be like a crusty ass homeless person that's like trying to offer you crack or some shit, like trying to have you to do something. It's like, bitch, what? Or they'll have somebody that who is too perfect, you know, that pulls up, okay. This will be somebody, though, trying to pretend that they're like your dream person, okay? They're gonna be trying to trying to hit all your check marks, okay, like that, try to have similar hobbies to the T, though. That's the issue where it gets fishy, is they're gonna be trying to be your dream person, but like to the T, and that's sus, okay? If you have somebody that's approaching you that may seem too perfect or too, listen to that red flag. You're getting a little when they come up. You're like, I don't know. Listen to that, right? Because that fishy. Because we're not looking. This is the misconception too. We're not looking for carbon copies. Okay, we're not looking for a carbon copy relationship. What's the fun in being with somebody that's exactly like you, right? That's exactly like you and relates with you on every single thing, unless it's an act, right? Unless it's an illusion, unless they're trying to mirror your energy and copy you, all right? Trying to use that magic on you, all right? Trying to do some weird ass love spells and some shit, right? It's all an illusion because nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. I gotta work it again and again till I get it right. Exactly. Again and again till we get this shit right. And if you have way too many things in common, okay, that is the devil trying to trick you, all right? That's why it's good to have that spiritual checklist inside of your mind. Do they hit that? Are they hitting way too many? Okay, that's another red flag. And another one is if they sound like they're reading from a script, okay? Or they ask you questions and then are hesitant to when you ask about them or ask about their personal life, okay? Also, shakiness in the voice, lack of eye contact, nervousness, some stuttering sometimes. You know, these people, are always, acting scared. Literally, they look scared. They just look guilty all the time. Because they are guilty. So that's another thing, looking at body language, looking at their tells, okay? How people are behaving. Like, that's things you need to be aware of, guys, okay? They just look guilty as fuck, all right? Because they know they're hiding something, all right? Even if you don't know, your body will sense it, all right? Listen to that, all right? Another thing I've noticed also is that plants, okay, these plants are paranoid of cops, all right? If you are not doing anything wrong, okay, I can't wait to get into this part, okay? If you are not doing anything wrong, okay, then why do you act as if you have a guilty conscience, all right? Like, if you could just be chilling, okay, and you guys could just be at a stoplight, anything, okay? I've noticed this with these people, and there'll just be a cop going by minding their own business, and they will literally like tense up and get all scared and like looking around, like what the fuck are you nervous for? Like, take a chill pill. Like, that's the thing. If you're not doing anything wrong, right, that there should be nothing to be scared of or nothing to hide and nothing to fear. Like, you getting all amped up like that, one, just makes you look guilty, okay, and puts that and it will just be automatically calling that energy towards you, okay? You make yourself look more suspicious, okay? Yeah, you just make yourself look more suspicious doing that. And I put dummies because it's true. Like, why? Like, I've never gotten that, and it sucks that they do so much to fucking try to stop me from driving and shit, because I know I'd be such a killer driver. I'd be so freaking good at it. I already had my permit and stuff like that before they interfered, before the Fire Nation attacked. But deadass, like, but I see people, like, it's just stupid. Like, okay, a cop is just minding their own business. Like, why do you gotta be like, oh my gosh, bitch, you're driving. Like, you have your seatbelt on, like, you're good. Like, what do you have to hide? Unless you have a guilty conscience, unless you're a plant, unless you're doing something that you know you're not supposed to be doing. But that's what I'm saying. It might not be the driving, but it might be something fucking else that they know. It's something else in their back. That's the thing. I don't want to be around anybody who has, like, negative energy or nervous energy when it comes to cops. Like, the only way, like, they haven't even fucking pulled you over. Their lights haven't even gone on or anything. They're just probably going to Dunkin' Donuts to go get some fucking coffee. They could be fucking off duty for a second. Like, you don't even fucking know. But all of a sudden you're just like, oh my gosh, the cops. The cops. Like, bitch, what the fuck are they gonna do? Like, you're not doing anything wrong. Mind your P's and Q's. Like, be chill as fuck and just keep going on with your day. If they pull you over, they pull you over, and be fucking respectful and don't be a belligerent fuck. Like, period. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. Like, I see all these videos and stuff like that. Like, 9 times out of 10, people getting dragged out of their cars. 9 times out of 10, people, like, doing shit. It's not just somebody got shot. It's not just, oh, there's always a reason for everything, guys, okay? I don't want to fucking hear it. I don't want to hear any of you guys going off about the, oh my god, there's a reason for everything, all right? There's a reason for everything. All right, there's bad cops out there, there's good cops out there, there's bad thugs out there, there's good thugs out there. Everybody has been shot by the fucking police before, all right? Every race. It's not a fucking competition, all right? What we need to fucking work on is the corruption, all right? What we need to fucking be working on is why the fuck we have people that are being sex trafficked and nobody's not doing anything about it. That's what we need to be fucking focusing on. Why are there fucking children getting kidnapped, all right? Why is this place fucking deteriorating, okay? Nobody seems to give a fuck. That's what we need to be focusing on, all right? And how to stay safe and how to bring out knowledge out there and put out things like I'm doing and shit like that that's actually going to benefit the world, that's actually going to put some fucking brain food and put some fucking common sense in people's brains and help them to apply this shit into their own lives so that they can stay safe as well. Like, fuck. Right. Another thing that these people do too is they do things without asking or for consent, okay? So that's touching, kissing, groping, okay? They have a lack of boundaries, okay? That goes for conversation topics as well, all right? It's like a domineering energy of I own you, okay? But that is, what is it, guys? A red flag. Red flag. Because, okay, think about it this way, guys. Common sense. If we are supposedly meeting for the first time, okay, why do you already feel so comfortable around me, right? Unless you are been stalking me, or you've been reading my file, or you've been briefed by a liar minion in Satan's camp. Like, what the? Like, who is, of course, going to give? Yeah, like, literally. Like, they're so stupid. Yeah. They've been briefed by liar in Satan's camp, who of course is going to be given some old ass energy, or not old ass energy, but some old ass info, okay, or wrong info, because they're wrong all the fucking time. Like, they never have that shit straight. Look how backed up the freaking government is all the time when just trying to do a simple thing. You really think they're gonna have a correct file on some correct info on you when it comes down trickling down to Satan's camp? Of course not, right? So yeah, they're gonna have be getting wrong info on you. Okay, they also have personal fucking vendettas and personal beefs, so they're gonna be lying on you too about that. Okay, they can't even see a divine being that would be right in front of their faces, right? So it's all projection. All right, they can't cope with the fact that they are the sluts, that they are the whores with AIDS, okay, and diseases, sleeping with people and getting them sick, okay? They are the gold diggers. They are the users. Though they are the, neglectful people not taking care of their kids, okay? That shit is low vibrational garbage that I do not partake in, okay? And if I did, I would not be alive to this day, okay, and be a divine, and have my divine angels and ancestors be working with him, all right? I would not be getting the messages that I do get, okay? They would not be going to war for me, and they would not have my back like they do, all right? And allowing me to provide these messages and doing his work, okay? If I really was a devil, okay, if I really was some fucking big bad fucking voodoo, whatever the fuck they try to say, whatever the fuck, okay? Guys, the devil is a liar, okay? They're lying to you, like, period, all right? You've heard it straight from the horse's mouth here, all right? The fat lady has sung, literally. These people are lying to you about who the fuck I am. Like, stop listening to other people about information about other people and just go to the fucking source and talk to that fucking person and use your fucking brain, and you'll see 2 cents who the fucking devils and the witches and the warlocks are. It's my fucking family, all right? Those are the fucking motherfuckers in the covens. It's my fucking celebrity ass fucking blood family that are in the fucking covens, that are in the Illuminati, okay? My adopted family were the fucking Masons, and then my fucking real blood family are fucking the Illuminati. So, and they got fucking AIDS. So, who really is the issue here? Who really is the problem? Who really is the people targeting people and sending people after somebody? Because it's fucking not me. I'm trying to live my life, okay? But me trying to live my life has ended up with me and being fucking heavily attacked, having my life scrutinized, having me almost murdered multiple times, and now living in a shelter because they went in and decided they wanted to drain my bank accounts because I did not want to play along, because I did not want to stay silent. And that's fine. That's fine. They can do whatever the fuck they want in the 3D, but you know what the fuck they can't do is touch my spirit, and they cannot silence me, because I will continue to put out these messages, and I will continue to let people know who the fuck are the fakes, and who are the ones wearing the masks, and who are the devils, and who are the demons, and who have been the ones that have been trying to silence me for speaking my truth about you motherfuckers coming for me and trying to murder me and trying to kill me. So I will continue. I will continue. I will continue. Yep. The devil is a liar, but energy does not lie. So every time these losers step in my divine presence, okay, it's like they're like shell-shocked. It's like they're looking at a real angel, because bitch, I am a real fucking angel. You've been lied to, you've been duped, okay? Wow. So now you gotta sit with the fact, okay, that you're in a group of posers, okay? You're in a group with liars, okay? Because now that you've gotten a little taste of that premium light, bitch, all right? It will shatter any fucking illusion, okay? These succubus and incubuses thought that they were getting away with, all right? Trying to lie, trying to slander, trying to say that they were the divine feminine or that they were the divine masculine, because it's definitely not romantic to whip your dick out, all right? No divine feminine, no divine masculine is gonna have fucking AIDS, is gonna be a fucking sexual deviant, okay? Fuck. We're going hard in the paint, bro. Oh. Yep. These men and women are stunted, all right? And they think that their magic wands, okay, will land them a boy or the girl of their dreams, okay? Well, spewing false promises, all right? Like, they're a joke. Like, what a joke, all right? Like, ill, okay? Avoid potential partners, okay, who are still attached to their exes or spouses, right? I'm hearing it's different. Okay, if they have, let's say they have children, okay? If they have children, okay, and they have to co-parent and stuff like that, that is understandable. But what I'm getting is it needs to be energetically, okay, they can't be living in the same house. There needs to be no energetic attachments. You need to at least be able to see that it's about the kids, okay, and that there are clear boundaries in place, okay? Yeah, but if it's already documented or whatever, like if there's somebody and they're not even divorced, like, no, don't do that. Get away from them. They need to have proper paperwork that they're divorced, or proper, yeah, like, ain't no fucking way. Don't ever be with anybody who still is married on paper too. That's fucking messy as fuck. Don't do that shit. All right. And now, yeah, that is the end of the offensive. All right. I hope everybody has a wonderful, amazing day. There we go. Enjoy that. Woo. Bro, I'll be back with the defense against, now that was the offensive. So we'll be back with the defensive. All right. And that'll be a whole new other video. And that'll be a part 1 and a part 2. All right. So we'll have offense. I guess we'll do the offense against the dark arts. And then we'll have a defense against the dark arts. All right. I love you guys so much. Have a great day. Bye.